Yeah, great. So a very warm welcome to everyone. And tonight we've got a special call. I'm hoping Bob Burdick is joining us. I did tell him, and he's normally pretty good about these things, but we can't track him down yet. But in the meantime, just let me tell you, everyone, what the program is going to be tonight. So we're going to start off with latest news from Sue Worrell, NMD. So she's going to be telling us some latest news. We're then going to have feedback from the conference in Bournemouth and also in St. Louis. So that is going to be very exciting. We're then going to talk about the road to Birmingham and preparing for that, and also for Amsterdam. So believe it or not, both of those events are coming up very soon. Within 100 days, we'll be at conferences again. We're going to be talking about the events, the upcoming events in November, so they're all clear on that. And then we're going to talk about the next 90 days. So it's going to be a very, very exciting call. And can I recommend that you do take some notes? Yep. So, obviously some of these things, a lot of these things are going to be coming up on the Aquila members page, but maybe you might miss a post. So it's a good thing to just take some notes and get down a little bit about what we're talking about. Right. Okay. So without further ado, let us just go straight on. And I want to introduce the wonderful Sue Worrell to you. And Sue Worrell is going to take us through some latest news. So Sue, are you there? Hello, Sue. Sue. Sue, are you there? Hello, Sue.
Mine is
Hi, Sue, you're there. Fantastic.
Okay. Two things about product.
Sue, we're not getting you really.
Not getting me? No. Okay.
No, Sue, we're not getting you. We're not getting you. I think your Wi-Fi connection's got a bit funny.
Not got broadband in Wales yet, James.
No, well, that's right. Hardly got it in London, but anyway, yeah. Sue, have another go, Sue. Sue. Sue, we're not getting you really. Your broadband is not. I don't think it's coming through properly. No.
Fine. I'll go off and come back.
No, Sue, we can get you now. Come on. That's it. We got you now.
Yeah.
Okay. Fire on whilst we got you.
Okay. Great things about our products. The first one is the new product, which is the Amiga. And the best thing about, like all the Produce Plus, it has the game. With Amiga.
Sue, we can't do it like that. Sue, we've lost you on that one. You're not coming.
Yeah.
You're not coming through.
Go on.
How's everybody else? Can you hear Sue, everyone?
No.
No. Okay. Sue, let me just take over on this one, and then we will. I'll have to just wing it a little bit, because I know you and I had already talked about it. Okay. So so I'm now becoming a health expert here and a nutritionist. So what we were going to talk about now is we were going to talk about the Omega product, which is on its way. And I think we know that the company have decided to go for a very, very broad spectrum of Omega, which is going to be amazing. And this is really sort of very, very cutting edge stuff in terms of what we're developing. And what is really exciting about it is that it is all plant-based. So again, we're moving in the whole direction of being the world's #1 plant-based nutrition company. And we have a new product coming, which is just going to be absolutely spectacular. We don't have an introduction date yet. And I think we should take a lot of, in a sense, we should take a lot of comfort because the company is not going to rush it on us. We can be absolutely made sure and be guaranteed that when it arrives, it will be absolutely fantastic, the product. And that's what I've always found over the years, that Juice Plus, they're very methodical and they take their time on things, but when they bring something out, it is absolutely great. So
can you hear me now, James?
We can. What, did you do something different there?
No, I was just going to tell you what's in them and why it's different to all the other omegas.
Okay.
Do you want me to go off?
Go ahead.
If I go, then just go off altogether.
I can ask you, Sue, can you plug your broadband into your laptop?
It is.
It is already actually hardwired into your laptop. Okay.
Yeah,
it is. Right, go for it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So the omegas on the market at the moment, most of the people who recommend omegas, etc., are saying just have omega-3. But the latest research is showing that we're now getting short of 5, 6, 7, 9. I know our food is full of 6, but it's the wrong kind of 6. So Juice Plus have done all their research, as they always do, and they're ahead of the game. And this new omega will be a completely vegetarian capsule. It's encapsulated in a fantastic way. It looks like a little bubble on a spirit lamp. It's smaller than the other capsules you have to take. It's much smaller than the omegas I'm taking at the moment. And it's full of 3, 5, 6, 7, 9. So it's made from the plant that the krill eats. So it's completely vegetarian. The omega-3 is from algal oil, and that is good for the heart, the skin, and the brain, and inflammation. Omega-5 is from pomegranate seed. That's blood sugar regulating and digestive health. Omega-6 is from fruits and vegetables and seeds, and that's immune system and inflammation. It guards against that. And then the krill bit is called buckthorn. You can get it. It's very expensive normally. And it's how the krill get their omega, but this is vegetarian, not fish-based. And that looks after the heart, brain, and your mood. So it's rebalancing all our omegas, which are mega important for all our other bodily systems. So I can't wait for it. I really can't wait for it. Really exciting. And what's more, this product is the same product for all the countries. It's been certified in all the countries. All the science is done. All the regulations are done. They're just making sure it's absolutely stable and stabilized before they release it on the market.
Thanks, Sue. That is amazing. And coming from you, it just is wonderful because you're such an expert in this field. So let's just ask now very quickly about the veggie caps. What's happening with that?
The veggie caps, we still don't know exactly when, because there are a couple of things with that. One is they've got to be manufactured and encapsulated in Switzerland, and that's got to be ready. And then they've got to go back through their back stock and to see when it's being delivered. So I'm led to believe that it'll be fairly soon. And it is completely vegetarian. It's made from something called pulilan, which is fermented tapioca. And the biggest thing about this is that the oxygen barrier is just as good as the pharmaceutical coating that we have on our capsules now. The big thing was they did bring one out some years ago in America, and I got very excited then. But the veggie capsules were breaking through. They're so powerful that there was just a tiny break in the oxygen barrier, and it was breaking through. But these are being tested for quite a while, and the oxygen barrier is excellent. So fantastic. Can't wait for those either. Great,
Sue. Thank you very much indeed. All right, well, thank you, Sue. We got there in the end. That's absolutely perfect.
Sorry about the blip.
Just to say now very quickly, the news that I want to tell everyone about is about Dubai. So we know that the launch of Dubai is... Okay. All right. So I'm just going to mute everyone now. That's it. Brilliant. Right. So what we know is that the launch of Dubai is coming up. So on the 22nd of next month, which is tomorrow, we will be in Dubai at the Dubai Mall, which is where the soft launch is going to be. And that is going to be for about 300 people. And I've got 10 tickets, and Gordon has got 10 tickets as well. So I know that we have a very special guest, Gulmira. Gulmira, if you could just unmute yourself just very quickly. I'm just going to unmute you now. Gulmira? Gulmira. Hello, welcome. Hello, Gulmira. Anyway, all right, Gulmira's having some challenges there. But just to say that I am just going to mute her again, if I can. Oh my goodness. Right, okay. Yeah, yeah. All right, so Gulmira is muted now. Yeah, so Gulmira, it's lovely to have you on. Sorry for the bad sound there, but we're just going to move straight on. So Gulmira is actually in Dubai, and we're really looking forward to seeing you there, Gulmira, on the 22nd. And then we had the main launch on the 14th of January. And I just feel it's terribly, terribly exciting about the launch of Dubai. It's the stepping stone for the rest of the world in terms of, as we go further east. And that will be fantastic. So if you've got people in Dubai, please let either Gordon or I know. Hub will also be there as well, who we're going to be hearing from shortly. So that's going to be very, very exciting. All right, so let's move on now. And the next thing that we're going to talk about is we want to talk about feedback from the conference. So I'm going to bring on now, I'm going to ask Hub, first of all, Hub, if you could come on and tell us a little bit about your experience, Hub, in Bournemouth, because you brought over a tremendous number of people from Holland.
Yeah, we were with my team. We were together with 18 or 16 people.
Fantastic.
And yeah, and Bournemouth was it was really great. Nigel Eccles again. Yeah, he knocks it out, and the total lineup was perfect. The team dinner you and Gordon invited us to was also perfect. We met a lot of new people. The party Saturday evening was perfect. The weather was perfect. We were near the sea. We've seen the ocean. It was perfect conference. Perfect speakers.
And what impact did it have on your business taking that number of people to the conference?
There were several people who saw the picture at the conference, and when you're on such a conference and you see the picture, you set new goals. And already one lady went 3 weeks after that SDD. So if you are in our business, you can't live without these conferences. You need them.
Yeah. Okay. Very, very, very good. And all right. So that's great. So now let's move on and let's just talk. Thank you, Hub, very much. So let's talk now. Dan, are you there? Dan, you've just been, and well, Dan, you are in the US at the moment.
Yes, mate.
Yeah, brilliant. Tell us about St. Louis, and you've just been to the conference in St. Louis.
Yeah. St. Louis was awesome. I think it was the biggest one yet. 8,000 people. 8,000 people at conference. It was an awesome couple of days. Yeah.
And what would you say, Dan, in terms of, I mean, obviously, when you're out in America, you do get to see the real substance of the company, don't you? The company, which is, 46 years old, a hugely impressive track record. And obviously, you've also got tremendous number of very successful people who've become successful and been successful over decades. What sort of impression do you get when you went to the conference in St. Louis? What were some of the deep feelings that you came away with?
The business, the two businesses, the European business and the American business are very, very different. So that was my first observation that I made. This is my second conference in the States, and I came to the understanding that they were very different on my first trip, but it was confirmed this time. And we can both learn from each other as well. The US are a lot more customer focused and a lot more product driven. Yet they're miles behind us when it comes to branding and social media and stuff like that. So I think the two should get together a little bit more and learn from each other. And that's really what what my team and Bob and Sue Burdick's team are going to be doing moving forward. Bob's going to be helping me with bits and pieces, and then I'm going to be continue to help them with branding, social media training for their team and stuff like that. So that was cool.
And Dan, you've got a business really growing very nice and strongly now in America. Tell me what effect the conference had on that for you.
Yeah, well, it was fantastic. It was fantastic to travel with Mary. Mary's frontline to me in New Jersey, and we're building a huge movement in New Jersey. And she's obviously been with, well, she's really like the co-founder of the Wild and Fit brand with me. We've built it together. So that was nice. And then the company recognised her for, she came top of the leaderboard for the last 3 months as well. So they recognised her at conference. So it was awesome to travel with Mary. It was also fantastic to travel with James as well. So I learned a lot from James Knight this trip, and we did a lot of good things together over there. But the biggest thing was spending time with Sue and Bob Burdick. And I think that as a team in the UK, we need to reach out to those two a lot more, because they really are, for me, the best in the business. And what Bob knows, what Bob doesn't know about the marketing plan can be written on the back. So he's an expert with numbers, and I learned so much from him in terms of building structure to your business, knowing the marketing plan, leading with the business instead of the product. He never hides the fact that he got involved because of the money, and that was just really, really great. A couple more updates which were awesome. Jay Martin received the Volunteers of America Award, which is a huge award. The likes of Nancy Reagan have been presented in the past, and that's for his humanitarian contributions. So that's worthwhile Googling and reading up. There's as of next year, I think towards the end of the first quarter of next year, Juice Plus is going to be able to be shipped to any country in the world. So that's awesome as well, which is exciting. There was what else was there? That was awesome. Yeah, that was about it really. And then just connecting and reaching out to all of the people stateside, which was fun as well. And then I got to have a meeting with Gavin Varsi about Dubai as well. So that was cool.
Brilliant. And when is the next conference in America, Dan?
So the next conference is the 22nd of April in Anaheim, California, which is the home of Disneyland. So if you, it's an amazing experience to get to the US conference. So book your flights, get over there, a couple of days at conference, and go and see Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is that, for those people who haven't been to a big conference, and I think pretty much all of the people on the call have, it's an amazing experience. I mean, I remember when I first went, it was extraordinary to see that number of people together, but also the camaraderie between the people. I thought, my God, this is incredible. I've never seen anything like it. And you have to sort of go to experience it, because you think, do you know what? I don't want anything else in life now. This is all I want, because it just sums up everything that is good about life, and certainly, what I felt and every conference and everything I've experienced since then has just, reinforced that. Dan, thank you. That was absolutely fantastic. So now let's turn our attention now to the next conference in the UK, which is in Birmingham. Now it's very easy for us now as we go into Christmas and we get ready for Christmas, etc. And, I was talking to someone the other day and she was saying, oh, well, what's going to be happening over Christmas? Are we going to be stopping? And I said, no, of course we're not going to be stopping, because Christmas is the most amazing time to network with people, but also to prepare for our next conference. And our next conference in Birmingham is February the 24th to the 26th. And I've got some slightly shocking news for you now. it's nearly sold out. So, for those people who thought, oh yeah, well, Bournemouth is massive, it's 4,000 people, and, Birmingham's going to be the same. No, it's not. It's a smaller venue. It's designed to be a smaller conference. And if we don't buy our tickets, we're not going to get in. And I have a feeling it's going to sell out before Christmas. So don't miss out on that. So now what we're also going to do is we want to talk a little bit about Amsterdam. So there's a European conference coming up in Amsterdam, March the 25th to 26th. So Hub, if you're there again, Hub, if you could come back on again and tell us a little bit about what you're doing to prepare for Amsterdam.
I think in Holland we are the same as you are doing, but Amsterdam is completely sold out yet already.
What?
Yeah, Amsterdam is sold out. The company is now working on getting a greater location because it was sold out too fast.
In one day?
Yeah, and I believe it was sold out in a few weeks. It's completely sold out. So, but wow. I already bought 20 tickets in advance, so I've got done.
You're a very, very prepared man. That's brilliant.
Yeah, I thought if I can get 16 people to Bournemouth, at least I should get 20 people to Amsterdam in my own country, so that should be possible.
Yeah.
Very excited to have it in Amsterdam. I'm not so long with the company, but I heard it was 10 years ago that there was the last conference in Holland.
Yeah.
So
it's a question of watch this space for the conference in Amsterdam to see if they get another venue.
Upgrade to 4,000 people, and I hope they're going to manage it. So then there will be tickets available again.
Wow. Okay. Okay, that's good. Well, that's extremely exciting. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm now going to talk about the upcoming events. So get ready for this because there are some really, really exciting events coming up. And so we talked about the conferences, but now we're going to be talking about the events. And I'm also going to be talking to you a little bit in a moment about a new event structure that we're introducing, not just for the calls, but also for London. So get ready, pin back your ears. Here we go. So this Thursday, Nigel is speaking in Brighton. So you probably already saw that on the Facebook, on the Aquila Facebook page. That will be amazing. Anyone that Nigel speaks to, anyone who gets into a room where Nigel speaks will go on the product, no question. So if you've got anyone in Brighton or near Brighton, it's only a quick slap down on the train or the M23. It's so quick to get there. That is a dead cert, and he's such a brilliant speaker. Now, this Saturday, but I believe it's sold out, but you never know. If you go along and bang on the door, you might get in. Hub, you are hosting and running a fantastic event in Holland. Tell us a little bit about that.
We're hosting that on Saturday, the 5th of November.
Yep.
We programmed it the whole day, and in the morning we especially talk about the products, new developments, the Omega line, all that kind of stuff. And after the lunch, where the program is going completely about the business. And after lunch, the business presentation will be from myself, and after Gordon will give a presentation on how to do it. And I will give a presentation on why I decided as an entrepreneur. I've been for my whole life. I've been in IT business. I had several companies. Why I decided to join the Juice Plus company.
Okay.
So it's a nice program and sold out.
Sounds fantastic. How many people have you got coming?
175.
Good on you. Fantastic. That's a very impressive number. Well done. Well done. All right, so let's move on now. And then on the 6th, this Sunday, we've got an extraordinary new event, which again, you've probably seen on Aquila, called Recruitment Revolution. So this is an event that's been run very successfully in Newcastle. It's going to be run on this coming Sunday in Gravesend in Kent. And if you look at the lineup, I mean, it's all available on Eventbrite, and it is amazing, the lineup. So Recruitment Revolution, the people speaking are some of the best recruiters in our business. So that's definitely not to be missed. Then the following weekend, on the 12th, there's a big event in Salisbury. And Michelle Wilkie is going to be speaking there. Also, Scott Henley and John Holowati. So that will be, again, amazing. So anyone that we know in the Salisbury area or Basingstoke or even from London, again, a fantastic day. And very, very inspiring for people. Then on the 17th in London, we're starting a series of events in London. So what we've decided to do is to start running bigger events in London, which are more structured. So we're going to run an event on the 17th, which is very similar to the corporate tour. So we're going to use the corporate tour slides for those people who went on the corporate tour. And we've got guest speaker Scott Henley on the 17th, and that's at the Millennium Hotel in Sloane Street in London. And then we're going to run an event every month in London, and I will publish all those dates on Facebook. So the next one after that will be the 8th of December, then we've got one in January, then we've got February, March, and on. And every month we'll have a really big event in London. So it is ticketed. It's £4 a ticket from Eventbrite, but we have to do it like that because the venue is pretty expensive. But I don't think people mind, so long as we run a really great event, and it will be a fantastic event. So we've got that. Then the plan is that after every single event in London, we will run a getting started on the Sunday afterwards. So the idea is that the guests would be primed so that on the Thursday is the presentation, and on the Sunday is the getting started. So then on the 20th, we have a getting started presentation at Bucks Golf Club. Yep, so I think we all know about that. But that, again, is going to be amazing, Buckinghamshire Golf Club. And then the following day, on the 21st, we have a team visit to the office in Maidenhead. Now, we've only got room for 10 people on that. Now, it's a work day, so it's not that easy for people. But if you are interested in going on that day and you have to be senior director and above, then please would you private Facebook me, and I'll basically put you on a waiting list. But if you want to come on that day, then it would be amazing. It's an incredible day. It's so difficult to get on them, but if you want to come on that, then please let me know.
James.
Yeah.
I've got one on the 16th with a bit of room on mine as well.
Okay.
I think I've got 4 places on mine. So if you'll get 4, I've got one on the 16th.
16th of November.
December.
16th of December.
Yeah.
Okay, that's brilliant. Okay. All right. So, all right, just moving on. I think we're sort of running a little bit out of time now, and unfortunately Bob hasn't been able to join us, but I'm going to just leave us with one thing that I know Bob would say. And of course, I've known Bob for 28 years, so I pretty much know a lot of what he's going to say. And I know he would say the reason why people are either successful or not is down to the number of people that people are talking to on a daily basis. And Bob would say, I know, that he observes that if people very often aren't successful because they're talking to too few people on a daily basis consistently. Too few people on a daily basis consistently. And I remember that when I was really building furiously, I had a plan to talk to 5 people a day. And I used to put 5 coins in a pocket, and I would just transfer each coin to a pocket, the other pocket, as I spoke to someone. And that was a very, very fantastic way for me to determine that I was achieving my goal every day. And that's what I found, that if we break it down every day, just talk to new people every day, then the results will come. And, Bob and Sue, in their first 90 days, I think they spoke to, it was like 400 people or something, and 11 got started. So they were prepared to work the numbers. And if we're prepared to work the numbers, then our success is guaranteed, absolutely guaranteed. All right, so we're going to finish up now. And I think it's been a really amazing call. And I promised you that I'd tell you who our guest speaker is going to be on November the 14th for our guest interview call. And it is going to be none other than Emma Caren. So that is going to be absolutely outstanding. Emma Caren is really, other than Katie Ravey, in many respects, she's a bigger superstar than Katie Ravey because she's just, Katie just seemed to have overnight success and it seemed to come so easily for her. But Emma really, 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 really had to work at it. There she was, single mother, living on her own in a council flat, not enough money to sign up. And I spoke to her a little bit ago at one of the conferences, and I said to her, Emma, what are you earning now? And she said to me in a very, very shy and, you know, she said, just over 50. Just over 50. Well, we know what she's talking about. She's talking about 50,000. Now, she herself would say that if someone had ever pitched her on earning that sort of money, she would have walked away from it straight away because she would have thought that it was absolutely ridiculous. But Katie Ravey very cleverly pitched her on, Emma, would you like to earn £500 a month, an extra £500 a month working from your mobile phone? And Emma said, yeah, I'd like that. So that's going to be amazing. On November the 14th, we have Emma Caren as our special guest. So everybody, thank you very much indeed for joining us. There's been a lot of information. I have recorded this call, so we will get this out to you. The next call that we will be participating in will be the Savvy call, which will be next week, but next week, Tuesday. And then we'll be back on again here with everyone on the 14th with Emma Caren. So thank you very much for coming on the call tonight. I'm sorry that Bob wasn't able to make it. I'm sure he will come back at a future point with some absolute golden gems. But in the meantime, thank you for joining us. And we look forward to seeing you soon. Okay. Take care, everyone. Good night. Take care.
Take care.
Night-night.
Thanks, James.